Dear students, in this video, let us learn the place value representation of decimal numbers, comparing decimals, how to convert decimals into fractions and fractions into decimals, and decimals on number line. What is a decimal? Decimal is another way to write a fraction. So decimal is a part of a whole. Yes, decimals are special fractions with certain multiples of 10 in the denominator. Let us see this in detail. Here we have one whole. So one whole, this is divided into 10 equal parts. Let us take 2 parts outside. So what is this fraction? 2 by 10. So how will you read this? 2 tenth. We write this as 2 by 10. So how will you write this as this? We have one whole. Let us take 3 parts outside. Now what does this represents? 3 tenths. Can be written as 3 by 10. So how can we represent as decimal? 0.3. Now shall we write these fractions into decimals? 7 by 10 can be written as 0.7. 3 by 10, 0.3. 9 by 10, 0.9. So 7 by 10 is nothing but 7 tenth. That is equal to 0.7. 3 by 10, 3 tenth. That is equal to 0.3. 9 by 10, 9 tenth. Let's see few examples. If 100 is in the denominator, 4 by 100 is equal to 0.04. 8 by 100, 0.08. 9 by 100, yes, 0.09. 4 by 100 can be read as 400th. That is equal to 0.04. 8 by 100 means 800th. That is equal to 0.08. 9 by 100, 9. Now shall we write the decimal number for 1000 in the denominator? Yes, 2 by 1000 means 0.002. 1 by 1000, 0.001. 8 by 1000, 0.008. So how will you read 2 by 1000? 2 by 1000 or 2000th. So that is equal to 0.002. 1000th, that is equal to 0.001. 8 by 1000 means 8000. So decimals are special fractions with certain multiples of 10 in the denominator. So we learned that 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1, that is 1/10. 1 by 100 equal to 0.01. 1 by 100 means 100th. 1 by 1000, 0.001. 1000th. 1 by 10,000, 0.0001. 1. Now let us see the place value chart for decimal numbers. In the middle we have decimal point. In the left side we have whole number, and the right side we have part of a whole. That means decimal numbers. Let us see one by one. In the left side, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Right side, tenth, hundred, thousand, 10,000. Yes. How will you write 2/10 and 500th as decimal? 2/10 means 2 by 10, that is 0.2. 500th means 5 by 100, that is 0.05. When we add, we will get. Otherwise, we can draw the place value chart. Shall we draw? So, decimal lies between ones and tenth. Now, how will you write 235 and 7/10,000 as decimal? So, let us mark the numbers in the place value chart. 235 is the whole number. So 200s. Let's mark 200s. 35, 3 tens and 5 ones. And 7 10,000. That means in 10,000th column we should mark 7. So other numbers we can fill it as 0. There is no 10th, no 100, no 1000 place value. So we get 200. Now let us compare these decimals 0.4 and 0.6. Now this represents 0.4 and 0.6. Which one is greater? From the figure we can understand 0.6 is greater than 0.4. So can you tell which is greater, 0.4 or 0.40? Think. Shall we check your answer? Yes. So first let us draw one picture. Here 4 parts has been shaded as pink. So that represents 4 by 10. 4 by 10, that is 0.4. So this picture represents 0.4. Let us draw another picture which shows 0.40. Here it is divided into 100 parts, that is 40 parts has been shaded as pink. So this represents 0.40. Now look at the pictures, compare both pictures. They are shaded equally, isn't it? So both are equal. So 0.4 is equal to 0.40. So for compare 10, 100 and 1/10. So the same question, let us make clear of this question. First let us write 10 100 in place value chart. 10 100th means how will you write in decimals? 10 100th means 10 by 100. 10 by 100. So how will you write in decimal? 0.10. 0.10. So after decimal, two numbers, 10 by 100. So 10, 1/10, 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means 0.1. 0.1. Here in 100th place, we have 0. So it has no value. So how will you compare this 0.1 and 0.1? So which one is greater or lesser? Yes, both are same. So now let us see some exercise sums which is given in NCERT textbook chapter 8. Exercise 8.1. First question, write the following numbers in the given table. So here we have two sums, A and B. Look at, we have some place value blocks here. We should count how many tenth are there. That means 1 by 10. How many tenths are there? Ones are there, tens, and then we should fill the table. Here we have 2 tenths, ones only 1, tens 1, 2, 3. So 3 tenths are there. In the second picture, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tenths, 1 tenths, and hundreds also 1. So shall we fill the table? So first one, 2 tenths are there, 1 ones, 3 tenths, there is no hundreds. In the second one, 4 tenths, there is no ones, no, so put 0. And tens 1, hundreds 1. Write the following decimals in the place value table. So we know that in the decimal number lies between ones and tenth. So we can fill this in the table. 4 tenths are there in first question and ones 9. 9 ones, 1 tens, 0 hundreds. Second one 0.3. So point lies between ones and tenth. So 0 ones and 3 tenth. We don't have any tens and hundreds. Next question. 0.6 means 6 by 10. 6 by 10 means 6 tenth. 0 ones, 1 tens, 0 hundreds. Last question. 0.9. 0.9 means 9 by 10. 9 tenth. So 9 tenth, 5. 205. So 5, 0. Write each of the following as decimals. So how will you write 7 tenth? 7 by 10. That is equal to 0.7. 2 tenths and 9 tenth. 2 tenths means 2 tenths, 20.9 tenths. So 9 tenth means 9 by 10, 0.9. So 9 by 10. 20 plus 9 by 10, that is equal to 20.9. 14.6. So directly it's given, so we need to write 14.6. 102 ones. So 100 plus 102 ones. That's all, whole number. 600.8. So fourth question, we should write these numbers as decimals. So what is 5 by 10? Means 0.5. Very good. Next question. 3 plus 7 by 10. That is equal to 7 by 10 means 0.7. So when we add these two, we will get 3.7. 200 plus 60 plus 5 plus 1 by 10. So 265. 1 by 10 means 1.1. That is equal to 265 plus 0.1 equal to 265.1. So here 70 plus 8 by 10, we know that 8 by 10 is 0.8. So 70.8. 88 by 10. So 88 by 10 can be written as, see in the denominator if there is 1 0, we will have, after decimal we will have one number. So 8.8. Or else you can write, separate this 80 by 10 plus 8 by 10. Then you can write 80 by 10 is 8, 0.8. So 8.8. Or 4 2 by 10. 4 is a whole number. 2 by 10 is a fraction. 2 tenth. 2 tenth can be written as 0.2. So 4 plus 0.2, that is equal to 4.2. 4.2. Next question, 3 by 2. If the denominator is not 10 or multiples of 10, we can make it as equivalent fraction, like 2 into 5 is 10. So multiply the numerator also by 5. So we will get 3 into 5 divided by 2 into 5. Now we get the denominator as 10, 15 by 10. Now we can easily write the decimal number 1.5. Same question, 2 by 5. So to make the denominator as 10, we multiply the denominator by 2. 5 into 2. So multiply the numerator also by 2. So 2 into 2 divided by 5 into 2. That is equal to 4 by 10. What is the decimal number of 4 tenth? 0.4. 12 by 5. So into 2 into 2. We'll get the denominator 10. 24 by 10, that is equal to 2.4. So we have 0 in the denominator, only 1 0 in the denominator. So in the answer also, before one number we will have the decimal. Next question. 3 by 5 is equal to 3 plus 3 by 5. That is, 3 is the whole number, 3 by 5. Now, if we multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, we'll get denominator 10, numerator 3 into 2, 6. So, 6 by 10 can be written as 0.6. So, that is nothing but 3.6. Next question, 4 1 by 2. So 4 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. Or we can multiply both numerator and denominator by 5. So 2 into 5, 1 into 5. So 5 by 10. 5 by 10 is nothing but 0.5. So 4 plus 0.5, that is. Write the following decimals as fractions. Reduce the fractions to lowest form. So the first question is 0.6. 0.6 is nothing but 6 by 10. Now let us reduce this into lowest form. So for that, look here, 6 by 10. We should check, is there any common number in both numerator and denominator? So 2 is common in both. So let us write 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. So we can cancel these two. We get 3 by 5. So the lowest term is 3 by 5. Next question, 2 by 5. 2.5. 2.5 is nothing but 25 by 10. So we have common number here. 5 is common. So we can write like this, 5 5s are 25 and 2 5s are 10. So we cancel 5 and 5. We get 5 by 2. So the lowest term is 5 by 2. Next question is 1.0. C 1.0, that is 1. D 3.8. So 13.7 can be written as 137 by 10. We don't have any common number in these two, so this is in lowest term. Next question, 21.2 can be written as 212 divided by 10. Here 2 is common, so 2, if we cancel by 2 tables, we will get 106 divided by 5. Express the following as centimeter using decimals. 2 millimeter. We know that 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So, what is 2 millimeter then? 2 by 10 centimeter. That is equal to 0.2. 30 millimeter, 30 by 10. That is equal to 3.0, that is 3 centimeter. Now question C, 116 millimeter. 116 millimeter means 116 divided by 10. That is equal to 11.6 centimeters. D sum 4 centimeter 2 millimeter. Already 4 is in centimeter. So we need to convert 2 millimeter into centimeter. So 1 millimeter equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So 2 millimeters equal to 2 by 10. That is equal to 0.2. So that is 4.2 centimeters. Next question, 162 millimeters. So 1 millimeter equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So 162 millimeters equal to 162 by 10. That is 16.2 centimeters. 83 millimeters, 83 by 10. Between which two whole numbers on the number line are the given numbers lie? which of these whole numbers is nearer the number? So for this, let us draw one number line. Look at the number line. Our first question is 0.8. So 0.8 lies between 0 and 1. We have 10 divisions between 0.0 and 1. So 0.8 lies between 0 and 1. It is nearer to 1. Next question is 5.1. So 5.1 lies between 5 and 6. So we have 10 divisions here. So 5.1 lies here. So it is nearer to 5. Next question is 2.6. So 2.6 lies between 2 and 3. So 2 in the center 2.5, then 2.6. So it is nearer to 3. Next question is 6.4. 6.4 lies between 6 and 7. After 6, 4 divisions. So 6.4 means it is nearer to 6. Next one is 9.1. 9.1 lies between 9 and 10. It is near to 9 or 10. After 9, 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, like that it goes on. So 9.1 is near to 9. Last one 4.9. 4.9 lies between 4 and 5. It is near to 5. So show the following numbers on the number line. First one 0.2. For that we should draw the number line first. Then 0.2 lies between 0 and 1. So here. In between 0 and 1 we have 10 divisions 9, then this is 10. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 4, 5, 6. So it is nearer to 0. So we can write like this. 0.2 lies between 0 and 1 on the number line. So each part will be 1.9. It lies between 1 and 2. See here 1 and 2. So after 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, then 1.9, then 2. So it lies between 1.1 lies between 1 and 2. It is next to 1. Next question 2.5. So where does 2.5 lies? Between 2 and 3. So 2.1, 2.2 in the center. Between 2 and 3, 2.5 lies. Write the decimal number represented by the points A, B, C and D on the given number line. So we are given one number line 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have some alphabets A, B, C, D. We are asked to write what decimal number it represents. So A is between 0 and 1. So 0 is the whole number before A. So 0 point, how many divisions? 8. So 0.8. A is in 0.8. B, before B we have 1. Whole number is 1. So 1.123. So 1.3. So B is in 1.3. So what about C? after two decimals. So 2.2. 1, 2. So 2.2. So C is in 2.2. D is before 3. So D is in 2.9. 2.9. So shall we write? Point A 0.8, B 1.3, C 2.2. The length of Ramesh's notebook is 9 centimeter 5 millimeter. What will be its length in centimeter? So we should convert 5 millimeter as centimeter. We already done this. So 5 millimeter, 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. So 5 millimeters equal to 5 by 10 centimeters. That is 0.5. So 9.5. 9.5 centimeters. Second question. The length of a young gram plant is 65 millimeters. So 65 millimeters means 65. If you want to express it in centimeter, we should divide by 10. So 65 by 10. That. Let us do some problems from exercise 8.2. Complete the table with the help of these boxes and use decimals to write the number. So we have two questions here. In the first one, we don't have any ones, any wholes. So 0 ones, and how many tenth are there? 1 and 2. 2 tenth are there. 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 600 are there. So 2 tenth and 600. So how will you write the decimal number? 0.26. 0.26. In B, we have 1 ones. So one whole is there. One whole is there. And tenth, 1, 2, 3. 3 tenth are there. And 8 hundredth are there. So let us fill this. 3 tenth and 8 hundredth. How will you write this number? 1.3. Write the numbers given in the following place value table in decimal form. So we have given the place values. So we should write it in numbers. Here 3 ones and 2 tenth 500th are there. So 3 ones. So 3 plus 2 tenth means 2 by 10 plus 5 by 100. That is equal to. So what is the answer for the second one? 100 tens 1. So 102.6 by 10. So 630. So how will you write this? 102.0.6. Next question. So here point will come in between ones and tenth. So point here point. So how will you read this? 30.025 or 30 plus 0 plus 2 by 100 plus 5 by 1000. 2 by 100 is 0.02 plus 5 by 1000 is 0.005. When we add this, we'll get D1 211.902. So here in D1 point will come here. Everywhere the decimal will come in between ones and tenth. Okay. So 211.902. Here 12.241. So let's see the answer. E 12.241. Write the following decimals in the place value table. So we should draw the table. 0.29. So we have 2 in 10th place, 9 in 100th place. That's all. Next one, first let us write this, then we can draw the table. 2.08 means 2 is in 1's place. Okay, so 2 is in 1's place, 0 in 10th place, 8 in 100th place. Here 19.60 means 1 is in 10's place, TNS. 9 1's place, 6 10th place, 0 in 100th place. Here in D 148, that means 1 is in hundredths place, 4 tenths, 8 ones and 3 tenths, 2 hundredth. E sum 200, so 2 is in hundredths place, that's no numbers in tens and ones place. 8 is in 10th place, 100th place, 2 is in 1000th place. So let us write everything. Write each of the following numbers as decimals. So we should write wholes. First question, 20 plus 9, 29. 4 by 10 means 0.4. Here 0.01 and add. So 29.41. So like that we should write 29.41. So let us do this. 7 by 10. So 0.7 plus 0.06 plus 0.004. That is 0.764. D1 23.2 hundredth place is missing. So 206. Here D sum, E sum 700 plus 20 plus 5, that is 725 point 10th place is missing, so 09. So 700. Write each of the following decimals in words. So first one 0.03, second one 1.20, third one 108.56. Don't write 56 because it is fraction 5/10. So we should write 56. D1 10.07. E 0.032. F 5.008. Between which two numbers in 10th place on the number line does each of the given number lie? Very easy question. 0.60, it lies between 0.6 and 0.7. 0.45 lies between 0.4 and 0.5. 0.19 lies between 0.1 and 0.2. 0.66 lies between 0.6 and 0.7. 0.92 lies between 0.9 and 1.0. 0.57 lies between 0.5 and 0.6. 0. Write as fractions in lowest terms. First one 0.60. 0.60 means 60 by 100. That is equal to 6 by 10. When we have two common number, so cancel 2, we get 3 by 5. Next question 0.05, that is 5 by 100. That is equal to 1 by 20. Next one 75 by 100, that is equal to 3 by 4. 3 into 25, 4 into 25 is 100. So 25 will get cancelled. We get 3 by 4. 0.18, that is 18 by 100. So 9 by 50. 0.25, 25 by 100. 25 into 1, 25 into 4. So we get 1 by 4. 125 by 1000. So 125 into, when we can. Happy learning.